E.N.D here. Today I want to discuss if the crypto token for Magic the Gathering, this particular scheme, was uncovered by Rudy from Alpha Investments. Today I'm going to discuss if this particular scheme is worth it or not. First of all, what is crypto token for Magic the Gathering? Basically, someone is selling shares or tokens or parts of a particular card, which in this case is a Tropical Island BGS5 from Revised, is selling these particular tokens. Basically, it's splitting the card virtually, into shares, into tokens, and selling the tokens on eBay, so that in the future this token will be more valuable and you can trade them for much more profit. It is worth it, yes or no? Before going into if it's worth it, yes or no, let me clarify something. The idea behind, the fundamental idea behind this crypto token for Magic the Gathering, it's a brilliant idea. Before switching or stopping the video or pressing the thumb down button, let me finish, please. It is a brilliant idea only for the reason that, including myself, the majority of us will not or are not capable of spending $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 or even $100,000 to buy a reserve list card of this caliber. I myself will never be able to purchase a Black Lotus, will never be able to purchase one of the Power 9 or one of the iconic cards in Magic the Gathering, only because their price point is inaccessible, even for someone like me that I consider myself of having a stable job. Obviously I have a stable job, but I have expenses, I have a house loan, and therefore I cannot spend certain amount of money to buy certain cards. Owning part or feeling part that you own one of these cards, as I said, is an excellent idea. On the other side, just to make it clear, this scheme is not worth it. This scheme is a pure fraud. Beware, don't fall in the trap of these scammers. This is a scheme, this is a scam, this is a fraud. You will not own nothing, you will not own only a digital token that does not have any value at all. Now, in the future, will never have any value at all. The main reason why this is not worth it, and because it's a fraud, is because of the ownership of the card. Just because I put a picture, let's say I put a picture of this Beta BGS 10 card on eBay, or I put a picture of an Alpha Black Lotus PSA 10 signed, that's because I put one of these cards, a picture of these cards on eBay, that does not mean that I own the card. These two pictures, I downloaded them from Google. I don't own these two cards. These are very expensive and valuable cards. We're talking around $100,000 to $250,000 Beta Lotus or PSA 10 Alpha. We're talking about big money, and because I put one of these cards on eBay and selling, let's say, 100,000 shares for $1, that does not mean that I own this card. And that is one big problem in the scheme. Who is the owner of the card? If maybe the user or the seller in this case have maybe posted a picture of himself holding the card and today's newspaper, maybe he or she will be more credible. But putting just a picture of a card, graded card, that does not mean that the card is owned by the seller. And also, even though the seller does own the card and he gives you proof that he owns that card, that does not mean that in the future he or she will not sell the card. And whenever he or she will sell the card, what value will remain for your token? Your token will be 0 value. This is why this is a pure scam, this is a pure fraud, and is not 100% not worth it. I will be doing a follow-up on this video, designing a better scheme how someone can offer token in Magic the Gathering. So can leave me a comment below. What do you think about the scheme? As I said, this is not worth it. I hope that out of there are no buyers of this scheme, because as I said, in the future these tokens will have 0 value. Main reason, as I said, the ownership of the card. As I said, leave me a comment below. I will do another video, a follow-up to this video, about a better designed scheme where someone can offer this type of token without any frauds. And here, the subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.